the Xbox Arena, it's time for Forza Motorsport 2. For the Carolina Core, this #1 team in the league drives so fast they have to file a flight plan. Eric, General Eli Earley, and Joe Venom Tackett. And for Dallas Venom, these die-hard racers leave their opponents mourning. Kevin, Chaos Parrish, and Justin Muffinman Anderson.
This season we're 0-2 against the Venom, and that was really disappointing considering we see them as one of the weaker teams in the league.
When we played the core of the season, we've shown both times that we're the better team, and we plan to carry that momentum into the North American and the World Finals.
A brilliant race victory, a clear race victory.
Not only do we want to win, but we want to prove that the other two matches were a fluke.
The Core doesn't deserve to beat us because they barely made it into the playoffs.
Because Muffinman was the #1 draft pick, I'm going to make sure that I beat him down.
Before we get into the race, then let's have a look at the car colours. Generally live in a yellow, Phantom in black for the Carolina Core. The Dallas Venom lining up with Chaos in red and Muffinman in white. Before we get the race underway, let's have a look at some of the statistics of these two teams. First up, the top-ranked team in Forza 2008, the Carolina Core, with an 8-4 record in the regular season. Their opponents, the Dallas Venom, Chaos and Muffinman, not quite such a good season. They're 4th overall with a 5-7 record. Now, let's go down to Roxanne to start our race.
One more time.
Carolina, are you ready? Dallas, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
So the flag drops on our first race, our first matchup of the North American Grand Final. Dallas going up against Carolina, and into that first turn, there's a bit of a collision there with Muffinman and Phantom, who've done the damage in that first turn once again. We've seen that plenty of times in the past, and that's allowed Chaos to escape now out front in this early part of the race. First lap, of course, generally live up in second, but the first time really we've seen Chaos this season. He's been almost anonymous in some would say in terms of the front end of the grid, but he's done his work behind. Now he's got to show the speed.
Well, the thing is, Chaos is the hitman. He's the one that's supposed to knock out their #1 guy. And Carolina coming into this, they're like, dude, if we can take out Muffinman, Generally Live is the fastest racer in North America, and he can make a comeback on Chaos.
Well, he's currently up in second place right now. There's Chaos down into the hairpin. Chaos just leading by 25 meters or so. You see the meterage listed down to the left-hand side of your screen right now, shows generally right behind him, playing a very patient game here, has decided he's not going to go for the quick early takeout. Instead, he's going to bide his time. Now, are we going to see it coming down at the end of this first lap? They've completed one lap now. Chaos leads, generally live second, Phantom now up in the third, and Muffinman in fourth, looking a little bit too far away to be able to do anything about this. So Chaos really is a sitting duck for these two Carolina players right now. But it's a patience game, Fatality. They're going to choose their point and choose it wisely to try and get not only a 5-2 win, but a 6-1 win.
Yeah, if they can knock him out and spin him out through a corner or whatever, they will take that advantage. I mean, they have the number 2-3 spots, so they're sitting really nice right now.
Muffinman seemingly a little bit too far back right now as we come down towards the second, 2/3 distance of this second lap. 3-lap race, of course. Chaos out front right now. He goes down towards the second last hairpin. They've got a double apex right-hander at the end of the lap, which Chaos is now approaching at some 140 miles an hour into the last 2 turns. He hangs onto the car. He knows the hit is coming. It's just about when it's going to occur. There's generally on your screen right now, building up speed over the start-finish line, 130 mile an hour down into turn 1. They'll snatch a brake. They'll snatch a gear into that tight, twisty S's section in this final lap. Generally starting to look a little menacing behind Chaos now. Phantom playing a watching brief back in third, although he's made a couple of mistakes here. That's not going to help him. It's between these two out front. Chaos leads. Generally Light goes for the big takeout and smashes Chaos right into the side of the barrier, and generally comes out looking good. This is not done though. Chaos is in a good position right behind him, and Phantom has not been able to make up the gap. So how is this going to shake out with 3 turns to go?
Anything can happen right now, but I think with Generally Live leading the pack, he can do it.
Well, he's made a terrible mistake going down to the hairpin. Chaos, though, has gone a little bit wide as well. Now, Chaos is steering with shout here, is he? Not quite. I think he might have just dropped back too far as Generally Live comes down to the final 2 corners. Is this a Carolina Core win in the opening matchup? It certainly is. Generally Live comes through, and the Carolina Core strike first blood in Motorsport 2.
That's how you do it, a little patience?
Sorry, guys. That's all they're getting.
So we go back to the start of the race. This is Muffinman in turn 1, and immediately there's the unsung hero Phantom into the inside of Muffinman, and here we go with Generally Live winning the race effectively for Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, he did a great job knocking him out, but the teamwork at the beginning of the race was so important, knocking Muffinman out. You have the #1 guy in North America dominating. He's so much faster than Chaos.
Well, fast 3 years. Confirmed the finish order. Generally Live wins, Chaos in second, and Phantom in third. Here's Andrew.
All right, ReDeYe, thank you generally. And with Phantom General, you waited, and then you made your move. How do you know is the right time to go in there?
Basically on that track, you got about 4 or 5 takeout spots, and if you keep your competitor wondering when you're going to do it, you'll just keep getting closer to him, whether you're running good or bad or not. I mean, just waited till I knew I could hit him, and I was honestly hoping that Joe would go past both of us, but we both got off the wall fast, and the race kept going. It was definitely the most exciting race we've had all season.
And Phantom, when he did take him out, you guys knew at that point it was done, right?
It wasn't sealed 100% because actually Chaos got a really, really good bounce off the wall. So Eric's like, I hit him. I'm like, hang on, he's not that far away. So Eric did a little magic on his end, and that was spectating for him.
Now, how close was that, the way you guys did it, to the game plan you had beforehand?
Actually, it worked way better than pretty much all of our game plans this year. One of the moves worked actually to a perfect tee. The other one, it actually worked in favor for him. So he was patient enough just to sit back, and he won.
Well, guys, congratulations. Game plan worked, and Carolina gets that first win back upstairs.
Thanks, Andrew. Yep, well, the game plan did work. The scoreboard does not lie. Carolina Core 5, Dallas Venom 2.